That ends this time as we switch the starting lineups for both teams. Starting first for the visiting Bulldogs. Leading off, second baseman number 8, Patrick Music. Batting second, third baseman number 4, Dorian Berry. Batting third, the shortstop number 3, Rick Netterville. Batting fourth, the left fielder number 23, Josh.
Well, good afternoon, baseball fans. We are live and ready to go here at Baswell Field on the campus of beautiful Arkansas Tech University between the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys and the Union University Bulldogs in the home finale. Here for the Wonder Boys this afternoon, a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. No wind just yet, sunny, very clear skies. Arkansas Tech coming into today's game 24-18. The Bulldogs coming in 17-21. And now the lineups for each team. The Union Bulldogs leading off, playing second base, Patrick Music in the two-hole. Over at the hot corner at third, Dorian Berry. In the three-hole, the shortstop, Britt Netterville. In the cleanup spot, way out in left, Josh Bazoian. In the five-hole, the right fielder, Grayson Swanson. In the six-hole at first, Blake Barrett. In the seventh spot, designated hitter, Trey Frierson. In the eight-hole, the center fielder, Carson Chavies. And rounding out the lineup, behind the dish, Josh Wheeler. And on the bump for the Bulldogs, A.J. Zeke. And the lineup for your Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, leading things off, playing at second, the righty, Sam Stevenson. In the two-hole at short, Trace Maddox. In the three-hole out in right field, Josh Deadweiler. In the cleanup spot in left, Yadier Medina. At the five-hole, the designated hitter, Evan Halfley. In the six-hole, the first baseman, Shelby Quiggins. In the seventh spot, behind the dish, Carter Tessing. In the eight-hole, out in center, Sawyer Duddleston. And at the hot corner at third, Luke Ray. And on the bump for the Wonder Boys, the freshman, Marshall Brown. We are just about set for baseball here after the national anthem concludes and after pitcher Marshall Brown takes his opening cuts. .72 degrees and sunny here in the ballpark for game time. And now that the national anthem has concluded, we are just about set for baseball here at Baswell Field. We'll give the Wonder Boy defense a moment to warm up, and we'll be right back after these messages. This is Austin Stokes bringing you Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. final pitches. We are just about ready to go. Marshall Brown on the bump for the Wonder Boys, throwing .294 on the season. He is 2-0 on the season, being used as a bullpen arm mainly, but getting the start here for some Tuesday afternoon baseball. He has showed up in 11 games, 16 2/3 innings pitched, striking out 15, allowing a batting average of only .227. And stepping into the box first for the Bulldogs, the second baseman, Patrick Music. The senior batting .341 on the season. He's 46 for 135. 6 home runs, 33 RBIs. Music steps in. Here's the pitch from Brown. That pitch will find the zone to start things off here with a strike. First pitch at 3 p.m. on the dot. Brown kicks, deals. He won't find the zone with that one, outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Music steps back into the box. Brown looks in to get his sign. The 1-1 pitch on its way. That won't find the zone either. The count moves now 2 balls, 1 strike. Music back into the box. Brown finds the sign, the kick, the deal. That will find the zone. The count evens all up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brown comes set. Music set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Music is retired swinging, and that will bring up the third baseman, number 4, Dorian Berry. Dorian Berry is batting .271 on the season. He is 26 for 96, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. Stepping in from the right side of home plate. Here's the 0-0 offering from Marshall Brown. That pitch will find the zone, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 away so far. Brown comes set, kicks, deals. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. Berry taking a hearty cut at that one, unable to make contact with the ball. So a whiff on the second pitch of the at-bat. The 0-2 offering from Brown. Outside, Berry not going to reach across the pond and take a cut. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away, no one aboard here in inning number 1. Brown turns, kicks, deals. A chopper back to Brown. Brown fields it, throws over to Quiggins in time. There are 2 away now. A 1-3 put out.
Shortstop, number 3, Britt Netterville.
That will bring up the shortstop, number 3, Britt Netterville. Netterville batting .329 on the season, 47 for 143, 7 home runs, a slugging percentage, an impressive .566. Here's the 0-0 offering from Brown. Inside, ball 1. Netterville not going to take a cut at that one. Brown steps back to the rubber, comes set, finds his sign. Here's the 1-0 offering. Swung on and hit into deep right field. Detweiler under it. And that'll be a loud out number 3. And that will conclude matters in the top of inning number 1. No base hits, no runners left on, and no runs come around to score. The score remains Union 0, Wonder Boys 0. We'll be right back after these messages. And on the mound for the Bulldogs, right-hander A.J. Zeke, the sophomore, throwing .375. He comes into today's game 1-3. He has showed up 11 times. He has not thrown a complete game. 37 1/3 innings pitched for him, giving up 20 earned runs, walked 26 batters, struck out 13, allowing an impressive .234 batting average. And he will be facing a powerful Tech lineup today. The bats for this Tech lineup coming alive here in the back half of the season. Tech coming into today's game in the middle of the GAC standings. And set to lead things off is going to be the righty second baseman, Sam Stevenson. And he will step in now with a .333 batting average. The freshman putting up impressive numbers this year for the Wonder Boy offense, as well as being a crucial part of both the infield and the outfield. First pitch from Zeke will be up and away, not in the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch from Zeke. That ball up as well, now 2 balls and no strikes. The corner infielders playing in, perhaps expecting the bunt. The 2-0 pitch will find the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Zeke comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Stevenson. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. The count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stevenson steps back in the right side. Zeke finds his pitch, shakes one sign, likes the second one. He turns, kicks, deals. The 2-2 pitch swung on, hit into shallow center field. Shortstop tracking, and he will have it. As Netterville will put him away, 1 retired. That will bring up the speedy shortstop, Trace Maddox. Maddox comes into today's game, the senior, batting .281, 43 for 153, 3 home runs, 26 RBIs, a slugging percentage of .418, stepping in from the left side of the plate. First pitch he sees is hit right back up the middle, moving Zeke out of the way, so Maddox is aboard with a single. A 1-out single here, which will bring up the 3-hole hitter, the right fielder, Josh Detweiler. Detweiler, the senior, batting .304. He is 31 for 102, 10 home runs, and 30 RBIs on the season. He steps in from the right side of the plate. Maddox being held on by Barrett. Zeke comes set infield and outfield at normal depths. He gets his lead. The pitch in the zone, a looping breaking ball for strike 1. Maddox taking a short, probably 1 or 2 step lead off of first. Held on by Barrett. Zeke gonna look over, comes set, the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. He will step back in, Detweiler from the right side. Zeke comes set. Maddox gets his lead. The pitch swung on and hit foul. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 away so far here in the home half of inning number 1. Maddox aboard with a single. Stevenson flying out to short. Zeke comes set. The pitch swung on, hit into straightaway center field. That'll be Chavies under it, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 outs in the inning, that'll bring up the left fielder, Yadier Medina. Medina, an important part of the Wonder Boy offense this season. The sophomore comes into today batting an impressive team-leading .408. He is 53 for 130, 7 home runs, 32 RBIs. The pitch from Zeke. He will throw behind Medina, that one getting away from him. Coming out of the hand way too early that time. Could have been a scary situation, probably half a foot away from the head of Medina. The 1-0 pitch. Well outside, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 away, 1 runner aboard. Maddox still aboard over at first. He gets his lead off the bag, held on by Barrett. Zeke looking in, checks the runner, gets his sign, comes set, the pitch. The 2-0 pitch outside as well, 3 balls, no strikes. And right now it's tough to tell whether or not they're just scared to throw to him or if Zeke is having a tough time finding the zone. That pitch will find the zone, so the count will move now 3 balls, 1 strike. And as a commentator, you always end up speaking too soon. So with the 3-1 count, Zeke coming set, Maddox taking his lead. The pitch swung on and hit foul back behind the first base dugout over by the visiting squad bullpen. So Medina going to step back into the box and try his luck again. Zeke comes set, checks the runner at first. Maddox the lead, runner goes, the swung on, hit between the corner infielders. Hit between the short and third baseman. So there are runners on first and second now as Maddox moves up to second base. Medina aboard after the single. That'll bring up the 5-hole designated hitter, Evan Halfley. Halfley, the junior, batting .347 on the season, 52 and 156 home runs, 34 RBIs on the season. He leads the team in RBIs, a powerful bat in the middle part of the lineup for the Wonder Boys this season. Zeke comes set. The 0-0 offering to Halfley is going to be outside and away. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away, 2 runners aboard in the bottom half of inning number 1. Zeke looks in to get the sign, asks for the sequence once more, finds one he likes, he comes set, checks his runner at second. The pitch. That ball is going to be out of the zone and dropped by Wheeler behind the plate. So the count will move 2 balls, no strikes with 2 away in the inning. Maddox gets his lead off of second. Medina takes the lead off of first. Zeke looks in, comes set. Halfley ready, the pitch. On the outside part of the zone, but it will find a little bit of plate to cover, so 2 balls and 1 strike. With 2 away, 2 hits in the inning so far for the Wonder Boys. Zeke comes set, gets his sign, kicks and deals, swung on and hit high but foul. Back over the bleachers. So the count even now, 2s all around, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Halfley back into the box. Zeke finding his sign. He comes set. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swung on, hit straight up in the air. The center fielder crashing way in to get under it. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. We're through 1 full inning here, as the Wonder Boys still tied against the Bulldogs, 0-0. As we head into inning number 2, this is Austin Stokes bringing you Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. And as we head into the top of inning number 2, a 1-2-3 inning in the first for the Tech defense. The 4-5-6 hitters due up now. Josh Bazoian, Grayson Swanson, and Blake Barrett are set to lead things off here in the visitor half of inning number 2. Marshall Brown taking his warm-up pitches. Looks like he'll have 2 left. Marshall Brown has been a viable part of the Wonder Boy bullpen this season, coming in a lot of important situations and not allowing offenses to figure him out. He commands the zone, an impressive fastball, as well as a really well-commanded set of breaking balls. And that'll bring up the left fielder cleanup hitter, Josh Bazoian, to lead things off. He'll stand in from the right side of the dish. Marshall Brown set. He kicks, deals. He'll check his swing, doesn't matter. It's in the zone, no balls, 1 strike. Brown comes set, looks in, finds his sign, the pitch. Swung on, hit into deep right center field. And Detweiler will be under it for a loud out number 1. Mark that an F9. And that'll bring up the 5-hole hitter, Grayson Swanson, the right fielder for the Bulldogs out of Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. He will step in from the right side of the dish. Swanson comes in, batting a .321, 43 for 134, 12 home runs. He is tied for first, 45 RBIs. That pitch swung on. It definitely had the distance, but not quite the direction, as that will curve foul down the first base line. Brown gets a new ball from the umpire. Swanson steps back in. Here's the 0-1 from Brown. That ball is high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, no one aboard so far for the Bulldogs. Swanson steps back in. Brown, he kicks, he deals. A hard hit ball over to Maddox at short. It bounces out of the diving shortstop's glove. So Swanson will reach on a base hit. There is 1 aboard. That'll bring up the first baseman, Blake Barrett. Number 44, Blake Barrett, comes into today's game batting a .294, 32 for 109. 9 home runs on the season. Here's the 0-0. He will check his swing, doesn't go around. Marshall Brown starting off. Blake Barrett with a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away, 1 aboard. Swanson being held on by Quiggins. Brown finds his sign, the pitch. Outside and low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Barrett steps back into the box. Swanson, a solid lead at first. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner aboard. Brown comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit foul back towards the street behind the ballpark. That will even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Barrett steps back into the box. Brown checks his runner at first, a shorter lead this time. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit into the gap, a bloop single. So runners will move up now to first and second. Marshall Brown allowing back-to-back base hits. 1 out in the inning so far, and that brings up the designated hitter, Trey Frierson. Frierson, the junior, batting .238 on the season. He is 24 for 101 at-bats, no home runs, 7 RBIs. Stepping in from the left side of the plate. Brown looks in to get the sign. He comes set, checks his runner at second. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners aboard. As Frierson will step back into the dish. Brown comes set. He'll check his runner at second. He'll find his sign. The pitch swung on and missed. Another low breaking ball. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Marshall Brown, everything he throws has late movement. So it's definitely tough to get the bat on the ball and make solid contact. The pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Brown steps back to the rubber. Frierson back in the box. Marshall Brown looking in, gets his sign, finds one he likes, comes set, checks his runner at second. The pitch swung on, hit into right field. It could be down, but it'll be foul, thankfully. So the runners will head back to their spots, and the at-bat will continue. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out so far in the inning. Brown back to the rubber. Frierson back into the box. Infield at normal depth. The runner at second with a safe lead. It's Grayson Swanson at second. Blake Baird at first. Here's the pitch. That pitch outside, unable to find the zone. The count evens up now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brown looks in. Finds the sign he likes, comes set. Here's the 2-2 offering. It's swung on, a ground ball to second. The throw over to short, the throw back to first in time. A beautifully constructed double play. The 4-6-3 put out will end the inning for the Wonder Boys and avoid a run coming around to score. The score remains tied at 0. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. We rejoin you now in the bottom of inning number 2, due up for the Wonder Boys are the 6, 7, and 8 hole hitters. First baseman Shelby Quiggins is going to start things off here. Quiggins comes into today's game batting .307, 31 for 101, 12 home runs, 30 RBIs on the season for him. He has come through with some home runs in some big situations this season. The pitch. The 0-0 pitch will find the zone for strike one. No balls, one strike. Zeke kicks and deals. That pitch swung on, hit deep down the third base line, but foul into the parking lot. No balls, two strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A hard cut, but foul down the first base line. Count remains 0-2. Zeke set. Here's the 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed, so Quiggins is retired. The first out of the inning, a strikeout swinging. That will bring up Carter Tessing, number 14, the catcher. Tessing batting .268 on the season. He is 30 for 112, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Here's the 0-0 offering from Zeke. It's outside, ball one. One ball, no strikes, one away, no one aboard the pitch. Outside as well, falling out of the catcher's glove. Count moves 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch outside as well, so the count moves to a great situation for Tessing. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 away. The 3-0 pitch. That will find the zone, so the count moves to a hitter's count, 3-1, with 1 away. The 3-1 offering. Swung on, hit straight up, but back. So that will load the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, with 1 away. Zeke kicks and deals. The 3-2 pitch swung on and hit foul as well into the street. Narrowly missing a couple passing cars. Zeke set. Here's the full count pitch. Swung on, hit sharply foul down the first base line into the wall. Count remains full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is fouled off yet again. An 8-pitch at bat so far for catcher Carter Tessing. Pitch number 9 on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. There are 2 away here in the home half of inning number 2. That will bring up the center fielder, Sawyer Duddleston. Duddleston batting .269. He is 14 for 52, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. The first pitch he sees on the outside part of the zone. Strike 1, no balls, 1 strike, 2 away, no one aboard for Duddleston. The pitch from Zeke. He'll check his swing. They'll say he did not break the plane of the plate, so that will even the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch will find the zone as well, low and away. Zeke moves ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Here's the pitch from Zeke. Swung on and missed. A drop third strike. Wheeler with the throw in time. And the side is retired. 3 straight strikeouts for A.J. Zeke. As we head now into the 3rd inning of play, score remains tied 0-0. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. And a new pitcher in the game for the Wonder Boys already. That'll be number 31, Grant Shahan. He will come in just the 3rd inning here, so you can expect that Coach Dawson is going to want a lot out of his arm. Shahan gonna take a couple more pitches. Due up for the Bulldogs is the center fielder Carson Chavis, then the 9-hole catcher John Wheeler, and then the lineup will flip back over here in inning number 3. So the throw down to second, and we are ready to go. And that will bring up the center fielder, Carson Chavis. Chavis batting .338, a pretty decent batting average for a freshman. 24 for 71, no home runs, but 10 RBIs. He'll step in from the left side of the plate. Here's the pitch. The first pitch he sees outside, ball 1. That pitch out of the zone, inside. Count moves now. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch from Shahan. Swung on and hit into the left center gap. That might be down. It will be, but it will be picked up by Medina. So Chavis is aboard with a single. That'll bring up the catcher, John Wheeler. He will inherit a no-out situation with a runner on first. Wheeler, the catcher, is batting .231 on the season, a wide stance. The first pitch he sees on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Sorry, no outs. No balls, 1 strike, no outs, 1 aboard. Shahan comes set. The 0-1 pitch, swung on, hit between the hands of the extended shortstop and third baseman. So Wheeler is aboard, and the lineup will turn over as Patrick Music is due up. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. Hoping to turn things around here against a different arm. And some action out in the Tech bullpen. Looks like a right-hander up and throwing. Quiggin's going to crash in to protect against the bunt. That pitch into shallow left field. It's down. The runner from around second coming around. The throw into home, not in time, so a run will score for the Bulldogs. Patrick Music is aboard with a single. Carson Chavis coming around from second to score on that one. Union now leads 1-0. So with that being said, Dorian Berry, the third baseman, is due up now. He grounded out to the pitcher in his last time at the plate. Shahan ready, checks on the runner at second. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll drop to bunt. He'll get it down the third base line. Ray's going to throw it over, but a low throw, so the runner from home or from third will come around to score easily. As Dorian Berry is aboard after the throwing error from third baseman Luke Ray. This is Ray's first start on the season. They tried to catch Berry stealing, or Berry tried for second, but he was thrown out. So one away now with a runner 90 feet away at third. That will bring up the shortstop, Britt Netterville. He flew out to deep right field in his last trip to the plate. The pitch from Shahan. That won't find the zone. Ball one. Number 8, Patrick Music, stands at third, the lone base runner. Shahan, the pitch, swung on and missed, strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away. The pitch. That pitch outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch swung on and hit foul. Count will move now to 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch swung on, hit down the line, but foul. Count remains 2-2. Time called to clean off home plate. That pitch hit foul as well. Count remains 2-2. Shahan set, 1 out in the inning. Time called. Shahan set once more. The 2-2 pitch outside the zone. That will move the count now. Full 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, 1 runner aboard, in scoring position at third. The full count pitch. A chopper over to second. Stevenson will toss it over to first in time, but the run will make it across home plate to score. Union now ahead 3-0 with 2 outs in inning number 3. So Berry is retired on the sacrifice ground out. So 2 outs in the inning for Britt Netterville. Here's the pitch. First pitch he sees, a fastball on the outside part of the zone. That pitch up and away, no balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit down the third base line. Ray up with it, the throw over to first in time, and the side is retired. A 5-3 ground out to end the inning, as the Union Bulldogs lead now 3-0. We head now into the bottom of inning number 3. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV. We move now into the bottom of inning number 3. A new pitcher out now for the Bulldogs. That'll be number 2, the freshman Ryan Evans. Will be brought in to throw here in inning number 3. Some double entendre action out in the Tech bullpen. 2 righties up and throwing. Evans taking his last couple of warm-up pitches. Due up for the Wonder Boys, the third baseman, freshman Luke Ray. So the 9, 1, and 2-hole hitters. As we are just about set for action here in the bottom of inning number 3, a glorious day for baseball here in Russellville. A slight breeze, no clouds to speak of. And number 44, Luke Ray stands in. Luke Ray, 605 plate appearances, 3 for 5, 1 RBI, a slugging percentage of .600. Evans set the pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 from Evans. A grounder foul, bouncing down the third base line. Here's the 0-2 offering. Swung on, hit between the short and third baseman. So Ray is aboard with a single. And now the lineup turns over. Sam Stevenson stands in. He did not reach. He flew out to shortstop, covering a high fly ball in his last plate appearance. 0 for 1 on the day. Ray gets his lead off first. Evans comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Evans checks the runner, comes set. Here's the 1-0 offering. Low and way inside. Count will move now. 2 balls, no strikes. No outs in the inning with 1 runner aboard. Evans comes set. Ray gets his lead off first. Held on by Barrett. That pitch swung on, chopped off the end of the bat. Foul, bouncing off home plate. The count will advance to 2 balls and 1 strike. Infield at normal depth. Barrett holding that runner on. Ray taking his lead. Here's the pitch from Evans. Swung on, a hard hit grounder. A diving shortstop will make the play at second, but the throw over to first. Not in time. The throw from the second baseman. Music pulling Barrett off the bag. So Stevenson is safe on the fielder's choice. And that'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, the shortstop, number 2, Trace Maddox. He reached via the single in his last time up. The pitch from Evans. Stevenson will start for second, but will pull back. That pitch called a strike. Maddox at bat, starting off 0-1, 1 away with 1 runner on. Evans comes set, finds a sign he likes, checks the runner at first, the throw home. Swung on and hit foul into the Wonder Boy bullpen. The count moves, no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Evans comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A chopper down the line. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. A pickoff move over to first. The throw behind the head of the first baseman. So Stevenson will move on up to second. He'll round second, and he'll keep heading for third. So Stevenson will make it all the way around to third base. So Maddox will stand back in. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sam Stevenson stands 90 feet away at third. 1 out in the inning. Evans shakes the first sign he gets, likes the second one. He comes set, he kicks and deals. Swung on, hit sharply over to the shortstop. The throw over to first in time, 2 away. But Stevenson will cross the plate. The Wonder Boys are on the board. The lead now cut 3-1. As that will bring up the right fielder, Josh Detweiler. He'll stand in, no one on, 2 outs in the inning. Detweiler flew out to center in his last at-bat. First pitch he sees is fouled out of play behind the first base dugout. So the umpire going to grab some fresh baseballs from the Wonder Boy dugout. Union still leads 3-1. The Wonder Boys beginning to slowly chip away. Evans kicks, deals. Swung on, hit to shortstop. The shortstop has a tough time getting that one in his play, or in his glove. Always a tough play to make, a hard-hit ground ball. Trying to backhand it no less, so that will be charged as an error on the shortstop. So the inning will continue, 2 outs and 1 runner on as Yadi Medina steps in. He singled in his last time at the plate, 1 for 1 so far. First pitch he sees low and in the dirt, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs in the inning. The 1-0 pitch in the dirt. The runner will head for second. The throw down not in time. So Detweiler will move up to second base. Two balls and no strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Ryan Evans looks in to get the sign. He comes set, Medina at the plate. The 2-0 pitch up and outside, pulling the catcher from out of his stance. The count moves now, 3 balls and no strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Medina looking for the perfect pitch here. 2 outs in the inning so far. Detweiler stands on second. The pitch home. That pitch taken high, ball 4, so Medina is aboard with a single. That will put runners on first and second for the big designated hitter, Evan Halfley. Halfley flew out to center field in his last at-bat. So 2 runners aboard now. 2 outs in the inning. Evans back to the mound. Halfley into the box. Evans comes set. The 0-0 delivery. Swung on, a ground ball right up the middle. The second baseman will take care of it himself. So that'll be 4 unassisted. And that will retire the side. We've played 3 full innings. The Union Bulldogs lead now 3-1. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. So we are set here in the top of inning number 4. Shahan still out there for the Wonder Boys. And that will bring up Grayson Swanson. Swanson reached on the single in his last trip to the plate. First pitch he sees, taken outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Shahan looks in, gets his sign. The 1-0 pitch, swung on and hit fair. Quiggins will make the play himself, 3 unassisted, and the first out is recorded. That will bring up the first baseman, number 44, Blake Barrett. He also singled in his last trip to the plate for the Bulldogs. Shahan comes set, turns, kicks, deals. First pitch to Barrett outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside as well, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch will not find the zone either, as the count will advance now in favor of Barrett. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 away and no one on board. 3-0 pitch. That will break into the zone. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Shahan set. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and hit down the line, foul. That will load the count, full 3-2. More action in the Tech bullpen, a right-hander up and throwing. That pitch swung on, hit into left field, Medina tracking, but it's down. Barrett aboard with a single. That will bring up the designated hitter. And it looks like there will be a pinch hitter for the Union Bulldogs, number 24, Jake Baker, the junior. The left-hander will be stepping in now. Runner on first, 1 away. The Bulldogs still leading, 3-1. Shahan still on the mound. First pitch he sees in the zone, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out in the inning. Looks like number 32, J.T. Cafferty, is throwing in the Tech bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Pitcher set. The 1-1 pitch swung on, hit sharply over into right field, but reined in out there by Detweiler. And Baker is retired. And with that being said, that will bring up center fielder Carson Chavies. He reached on a single and came around to score in his last trip to the plate. First pitch he sees on the outside part of the plate, but not called a strike. 1 ball, no strikes. Shahan set. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away, 1 runner on first. Barrett gets his lead. That pitch swung on, hit deep and foul. Down the third base line. Shahan looks in, gets a sign, checks the runner at first. Barrett held on by Quiggins. The throw in, hit high and foul on top of the bleachers. A major league pop-up, one of those that takes just forever to finally come down. Shahan comes set after finding a sign, takes a look at the runner. The throw in, well outside, pulling Tessing out from behind the dish. That will even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. A runner on first. Shahan set. JV's into the box. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit right back up the middle. Maddox diving. He'll come up with it, make the play. The throw over to first is in time. A gorgeous way to end an inning. As we head into the home half of inning number 4, the score remains Union 3, Wonder Boys 1. This is Austin Stokes bringing you Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. We are ready to go now in the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bulldogs still lead 3-1. Ryan Evans is still on the mound. Due up for the Wonder Boys. The 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Quiggins, Tessing, and Duddleston. The last time this part of the order was due up, we saw 3 straight strikeouts swinging. Shelby Quiggins stands in now. First pitch he sees, swung on and hit sharply foul down the first base line. Evans kicks and deals. The 0-1 pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike for the leadoff hitter Quiggins. That pitch taken. Count now moves. 2 balls, 1 strike. Evans kicks and deals. That pitch taken as well. 3-1 the count. The 3-1 delivery from Evans. Swung on, hit down the line, past the glove of the extended first baseman, so Quiggins is aboard with a leadoff single. Here in the home half of inning number 4. That will bring up the bat of the catcher, Carter Tessing, retired on a swinging strikeout. In his last trip to the plate, no outs, a runner on first. The first pitch Tessing sees outside, ball 1. Quiggins takes his lead off of first, held on by Barrett. Evans comes set. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That pitch not finding the zone either. The count will advance now in favor of Tessing. 2 balls, no strikes. Evans comes set. The 2-0 pitch. That pitch outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Evans comes set. Here's the 3-0 delivery. That will find the zone, a fastball right down the heart of the plate. Putting the count now, 3 balls, 1 strike. Quiggins takes his lead at first. The pitch swung on, hit sharply down the first base line, but foul. That will load the count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no one out, and a runner aboard. Tessing steps back into the box. Evans comes set, finds his pitch. The 3-2 count is outside, ball 4. So runners on first and second now, still no outs in the inning. As Sawyer Duddleston steps in, he was struck out swinging as well in his last trip to the plate, way back in inning number 2. Quiggins stands on second. Tessing stands on first. Duddleston in the box. Evans looks in to get the sign. He'll come set. Barrett playing way in, expecting the bunt. The first pitch that Duddleston will see is in the dirt, ball 1. The third baseman and first baseman expecting the bunt. So playing into the shallow grass here. Evans set. The 1-0 pitch. Way outside, ball 2. Evans comes set. The 2-0. Inside for a strike that will move the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Duddleston back into the box. Evans looks in, finds his sign. 2-1 the count, no outs, 2 runners on. That pitch outside as well. Count yet again moves, 3 balls, 1 strike. Quiggins stands on second. Tessing stands on first. Duddleston in the box. A batting stance reminding me of Mike Moustakas, Kevin Youkilis, with the bat dangling above the helmet. That pitch inside the zone for a strike. So the count will move 3-2. Evans set. Here's the full count pitch. Swung on and hit down the third base line, but foul. So Evans will be thrown a new baseball by the home plate ump. The at-bat will continue. Duddleston, a full count, no one out, 2 runners aboard, 1 in scoring position back at second. Infield and outfield at normal depth. Evans finds his sign. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Duddleston yet again set down on strikes for the first out of the inning, and that will bring up the freshman third baseman, Luke Ray. Ray reached on a single in his last trip to the plate, so he is 1 for 1 on the day, looking to continue his success. Evans finds his sign. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 delivery. Well inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Outside, but finding the zone no less. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 aboard. Quiggins on second, Tessing on first, Ray at the dish, 1 away in the inning. Here's the pitch from Evans. Swung on, hit down the first base line, fair. And Barrett will step on first and make the play himself, 3 unassisted, as there are now 2 runners in scoring position after the sacrifice grounder for out number 2. That will bring up Sam Stevenson. Stevenson flew out and then reached via the fielder's choice, so not a hit on the record for today. The pitch. That pitch outside, pulling Wheeler out from behind the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. That pitch hit straight up and high. The right fielder Swanson crashing in, but he'll drop it, so 2 runners will come around to score on the dropped fly ball. So Stevenson is aboard after the error. Charged that an E9. And we have a tie ball game. The game all tied up 3-3. And out comes the skipper for the Bulldogs. And it looks like that'll do it here for Ryan Evans, as that will bring in number 31, the junior Dylan Thomas, to pitch here in inning number 4 in a tie ball game. 2 outs and a runner on second. So while Thomas warms up, we will hear a word from our sponsors. This is Arkansas Tech Baseball on KARV Carve. And we are just about ready, as Thomas is going to take his last couple of warm-up pitches. That is number 31, Dylan Thomas, in the game for the Bulldogs. The tall lefty will be facing Trace Maddox to start things off. And with his warm-up pitches concluding, Maddox will step in. Maddox reached on a single in his first trip to the plate, and then was the victim of a sacrifice in his first at-bat, or his second at-bat back in inning number 3. So he is 1 for 2 on the ball game. Thomas comes set. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Maddox steps back in. Thomas comes set, the 1-0. Taken for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's Thomas with the 1-1. It's swung on, hit right back up the middle into the shift. The throw over to first in time, and the side is retired. And with that, the Wonder Boys will tie things up after the 4th inning. 1 runner left on base, but 2 runs will come around to score. The game is now tied 3-3 as we head into the top of inning number 5. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. And we are just about ready to go as a new arm is in for the Wonder Boys, number 32, J.T. Cafferty. The big right-hander will come in to throw in the top of inning number 5. Wonder Boys tied with the Bulldogs, 3-3. And that will bring up the 9-hole hitter for the Bulldogs, number 37, John Wheeler, the catcher. He singled in his last trip to the plate back in inning number 3. Cafferty kicks and deals. First pitch he sees is up and in. 1 ball, no strikes to Miller. The 1-0 pitch on its way. He'll check his swing and make a little bit of unintentional contact, so that will go foul. That will even the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cafferty turns, kicks, and deals. Swung on and hit to second. Stevenson up with it to throw over to Quiggins in time. There is 1 away. The classic 4-3 putout. And the lineup will turn over, and that will bring up the second baseman, Patrick Music. He struck out in inning number 1 to start things off, and then reached in inning number 3 on an RBI single. He drove 1 around to score in that at-bat. First pitch he sees will be taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. He kicks, deals. Cafferty the pitch. Taken on the outside part of the zone, but catching a little black. So the count will move. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cafferty finds his pitch. He kicks and deals, delivers, but that pitch swung on, hit high and foul. Back behind the first base Bulldog dugout. Count moves 1-2. Cafferty finds his pitch. The delivery. That will find the zone. Strike 3. A strikeout looking now for Patrick Music in inning number 5. He will be the second out. That will bring up Dorian Berry. He is 0 for 2, much like many of his teammates. He grounded out to the pitcher in inning number 1 and then was a sacrifice in inning number 3. First pitch he sees outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch outside as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Barry stepping back in. Cafferty kicks and deals. That's swung on and hit to shortstop. Maddox up with it. The throw over to Quiggins in time. And the side is retired. The game still tied at 3 as we move in now to the bottom of inning number 5. A quick top of the inning as the 3, 4, and 5 hitters are due up for the Wonder Boys. This is Austin Stokes bringing you Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. We rejoin you now in the bottom of inning number 5. Dylan Thomas, the left-hander, still on the mound for the Bulldogs. Watching him warm up, noticing Thomas varying the arm angles, which makes it just all that harder to hit. You never really know where to watch the ball come out of, which makes it tougher to track out of the hand. And to start things off, number 13, the right fielder, Josh Detweiler. He is 0 for 2 on the game, flew out to straightaway center in his first at-bat, reached on the error by the shortstop in his last trip to the plate. First pitch he sees out of the zone, so 1 ball, no strikes. Thomas to the rubber, finds a sign, comes set, kicks, deals. That pitch outside as well, so 2 balls, no strikes. Detweiler steps back into the box, gets a sign from Coach Dawson down the third base line. Thomas, the pitch. That will not find the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. That will brush him off the plate. Ball 4, so Detweiler is aboard with a walk. And that will bring up the bat of left fielder Yadier Medina. He is 1 for 1 in 2 trips to the plate. He singled and then reached on a walk in his last trip. 1 for 2. So Detweiler gets his lead, held on by Barrett. No outs in the inning. A throw over to first, not in time. Detweiler will be back safely. He regains his lead, a safe 3-step lead off of first, extends it by another step. The pitch, going to be well outside, pulling John Wheeler, the catcher, out from behind the dish. Some action out now in the Union Bulldog bullpen. Here's the pitch from Thomas. The 1-0 will find the zone, strike 1. One ball and 1 strike, no one away, 1 runner aboard. Thomas kicks and deals. He swings and misses. Strike 2. So Medina behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the left fielder. The pitch, a ground ball fielded by Netterville. The throw over to first is in time. A Definitely a close 50-50 bang-bang play. So after the ground out, that will bring up the designated hitter, Evan Halfley. One away, one runner aboard. Halfley is 0 for 2, flew out to center field, and was a 3 unassisted in his last at-bat. Thomas comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, well outside, releasing that ball a little too early. Halfley back into the dish. Thomas comes set. The pitch. Low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Detweiler alone back there at second. One away so far in the inning for the Wonder Boys. Thomas comes set. That pitch outside as well, so Halfley moving well ahead in the count now. 3 balls, no strikes, with 1 away. That pitch taken as well, ball 4. So Halfley will be aboard with the walk. And that will yet again bring up the bat of Shelby Quiggins, who is 1 for 2 on the day. He struck out swinging in inning number 2, but reached on the single back in inning number 4. So Halfley on first, Detweiler on second. Thomas on the mound. He finds his sign, comes set. Quiggins is ready on the left side of the plate. Here's the pitch. An inside move back to second. No one there to receive the throw, so there just won't be one. Quiggins back into the box. Halfley and Detweiler get their lead off their bag. 1 out so far in the inning. The defense hoping for a double play. The pitch swung on and missed. Quiggins starting off behind in the count. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away, 2 aboard. The 0-1 pitch hit hard down the first base line. The throw over to second in time. The throw over to first not in time. So they will only record the 1 as Quiggins is aboard on the fielder's choice. 2 outs now in the inning as catcher Carter Tessing steps up. The go-ahead run is 90 feet away at third. Tessing looks into home plate to get his sign from his catcher Wheeler. Quiggins and Detweiler take their lead. The pitch home, swung on and hit past the shortstop, so Detweiler will come around to score as Tessing is aboard with a single. Tech now leads 4-3, runners on first and second. Quiggins standing on second, Tessing standing on first. That will bring up the bat of Sawyer Duddleston, who is 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts on the day. Thomas looks in to get the sign. Here's the pitch. A beautiful slider, look like. Outside of the zone, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away in the inning. 1 run has come across to score. 1 hit so far, 2 walks. That pitch will find the zone. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, 2 aboard. That pitch outside, ball 2. That pitch will hit Duddleston, so he's aboard. Runners all around. That will bring up the third baseman, Luke Ray, who is 0 for 2 today. The pitch from Thomas will be in the zone. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away, bases loaded. Thomas comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Ray sitting back on that one. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Thomas comes set. Here's the 1-1. Well inside, almost hitting Ray. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 away so far in this half inning. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Thomas looks in, gets his sign. He comes set. Here's the 3-1 offering. That will find the upper part of the zone, so the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Ducks on the pond. A tense situation for Luke Ray, as you never want to be the hitter who gets out with bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped straight up. Music under it. He'll make the catch, and the side is retired. We are through 5 complete innings of play now. We move into the top of inning number 6. The Wonder Boys lead 4-3. And this is Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. And we move now into inning number 6 of 9 here in today's competition. Wonder Boys still leading 4-3. The Union Bulldogs scoring 3 runs on 7 hits with 2 defensive errors. The Wonder Boys scoring 4 runs on 6 hits with 1 defensive error. Set to stand in for the Bulldogs is the shortstop, Britt Netterville. He is 0 for 2 today. He is flown out and grounded out in today's game. So Cafferty is finished taking his warm-up pitches. So number 3, Netterville, will stand in. Netterville batting .329 on the season, 9 for 41, 7 homers, 35 RBIs. 0 for 2 in today's game. Making some impressive plays over at short, showing his athleticism on the defensive side of the ball, yet to capitalize on offense. Cafferty looks in to get a sign. He turns, kicks, deals. The 0-0 pitch is swung on, hit right back up the middle. Diving Trace Maddox unable to make the play. So Netterville is aboard with a single. So Netterville will stand on first, as Josh Bazoian will stand into the dish. 0 for 2 as well. Cafferty looks in, kicks and deals. The 0-0 pitch swung on, hit down the line. The throw over to second in time, throw over to first will get him. So a beautiful 5-4-3 double play. There are now 2 outs in the inning. That will bring up the bat of the right fielder, number 9, Grayson Swanson, who is 1 for 2 today. He hit a single in inning number 2 and was retired alone by the first baseman in inning number 4. Cafferty still on the mound for the Wonder Boys. He kicks and deals the 0-0 pitch. Outside part of the zone. No balls, 1 strike. Cafferty comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That pitch outside, unable to find the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away. No one aboard this inning so far. The last base runner hit into the double play. That pitch swung on, bouncing off the catcher. Not a great feeling. Looks like that one hit him on the thigh. So time will be called as Carter Tessing is given a moment to breathe before resuming play. And it looks like he's good, so he'll stay out there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, the count. As Grayson Swanson still stands in. J.T. Cafferty comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to second base. Stevenson up with it. The throw over to Quiggins in time. Yet again, a fast way to end the top of inning number 6. A 4-3 putout as we head now into the bottom of inning number 6. Due up for the Wonder Boys, the 1, 2, and 3 hitters. We'll be right back. This is Austin Stokes covering Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. And a new arm for the Bulldogs. That'll be number 21, Jack Rasmussen. The junior right-hander for the Bulldogs will come in here in the bottom of inning number 7, hoping to keep that score right where it is for the Wonder Boys. The Bulldogs are coached by head coach Jim Pitt in his 3rd season and assistant coach Joe Fabre in his 4th season with the Bulldogs out of Jackson, Tennessee. I'm sure quite the trip for the Bulldogs for one game. Hoping to make the trip down here worth it. They trail by 1 so far. And the throw down to second, and we are ready to go. Sam Stevenson due up. He is 0 for 3 so far. He reached on an error in his last trip to the plate. So with Stevenson standing in here in the home half, the bottom of inning number 6, Rasmussen comes set, kicks and deals. The first pitch to Stevenson is a blazing fastball in the zone. No balls, 1 strike. An 0-1 count for Stevenson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He'll square to bunt. He will pull it back in time. The count will even itself out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stevenson squaring to bunt, so alerting those corner infielders of the possibility they will crash in, playing in towards the grass. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit over towards Coach Dawson down the third base line. The count will move 1-2 with no one out for the leadoff hitter. Rasmussen kicks and deals. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and hit over toward the Bulldog dugout. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And time will be called. Not sure who by. Perhaps Stevenson at the plate. 1-2 the count. Rasmussen comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into deep left field. That ball is gone. And perhaps it, they'll say it caught a little bit of the brick wall above the Frank Griffin Oil Company side, so perhaps just a double. As that will bring up Trace Maddox. Stevenson aboard with what I thought was a home run. But a double is what it's ruled. Stevenson stands back on second. Maddox at the dish. The pitch. Low, ball 1. Rasmussen using velocity to his advantage here. One ball, no strikes. Maddox is 1 for 3 today. Rasmussen set. Here's the 1-0 offering. Low and outside, ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Rasmussen set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Taken, ball 3 in the dirt. Catcher springing up, making sure that Stevenson doesn't try for 3. A great count for Maddox. 3 balls, no strikes, no one out. 1 runner in scoring position. Rasmussen set. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That will find the middle of the zone. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, no one else, and a runner aboard back on second. The 3-1 pitch. Going to be inside and low. So ball 4. Now runners on first and second after Maddox He is given first on the walk. That'll bring up Josh Detweiler, 0 for 3. A fly out, then reached on an error, and then reached on a walk. So no hits in today's competition. No outs in the inning. The Wonder Boys still leading by 4. Rasmussen looks in to get a sign, finds one he likes, comes set, has a look at the runner back at second. An inside move, but no throw. Jack Rasmussen, the tall junior, electing to just hang on to it instead. He comes set. The 0-0 home. Outside, ball 1. Rasmussen looks in, gets his sign. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Well outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Stevenson stands on second. Maddox standing on first. Detweiler at the plate. He'll step in, digging his feet into the dirt on the right side of the dish. Jack Rasmussen comes set. Has a look back at second. The pitch. That pitch taken inside the zone. Strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Rasmussen set. Here's the 2-1 offering. That pitch on the outside part of the zone, but it will be called a strike. So the count evens up 2-2. That pitch swung on, hit well down the left field line, but just foul into the road. Detweiler back into the box. Rasmussen coming set, finds his sign. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, that will load the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes, still no outs. But 2 runners on for the Wonder Boys, 1 in scoring position. Sam Stevenson back at second. Detweiler digging his feet in. Rasmussen comes set. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit down the line in left field. That will bounce off the wall, so Stevenson around. He will cross home safely. Detweiler, an RBI double. So another run comes across. Still no outs in the inning. Runners on second and third now as Maddox stands on third. Detweiler stands on second, and that will bring up the bat of the left fielder, Yadier Medina. He is 1 for 3 so far today. The first pitch Medina will see is a strike called. So no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch on its way, swung on and hit foul. No balls and 2 strikes, the count. Rasmussen set. The 0-2 on its way. Swung on and hit down the first base line. Foul. Count will remain 0-2. Medina standing in. Rasmussen set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, 2 runners on. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. There's the first out of the bottom of inning number 6. Medina retired on strikes. That will bring up Evan Halfley. Halfley 0 for 3 today. He's flown out, grounded out, and walked. 7 hits for the Wonder Boys today, driving in 5 runs. Rasmussen sat. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. First pitch Halfley sees will be outside, ball 1. Rasmussen looks in to get a sign. The 1-0 on its way. Swung on, foul. Moves the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Rasmussen, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Halfley behind in the count. Runners on second and third. Rasmussen looks in to get a sign. He comes set. Here's the 1-2. He'll check his swing, doesn't go around. That will move the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rasmussen set. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swung on and hit in the gap between third and short, so 1 run will come around safely to score as Halfley is aboard with an RBI single. That will extend the lead now. Tech 6, Union 3. A 3-run lead for the Wonder Boys. That will bring up Shelby Quiggins, 1 for 3 today. He has struck out, singled, and then reached via the fielder's choice. So 1 out in the inning for Quiggins. Runners on first and third. Here's the pitch. The 0-0 pitch, well inside, ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing for the Wonder Boys. Rasmussen finds a sign, comes set. Here's the 1-0 to Quiggins. Well inside again in the same location. That advances the count now. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out in the inning, and runners on the corners. 2 runs have come around to score in this inning. The Wonder Boys finding their rhythm offensively. That pitch inside is well dropped by the catcher. The runner will head for second. It's cut off by the pitcher. So the throw back home will tag out Detweiler. So Detweiler is out, trying for the plate on the double steal. So 2 outs in the inning for for Quiggins. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Well outside, behind the pitcher, or behind Quiggins, sorry. And out comes Coach Pitt for the Bulldogs. In comes a new arm. That will be number 10, Billy Beckham, the freshman right-hander, is going to take his warm-up cuts. So with that, we'll have a short break. This is Austin Stokes bringing you Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. Beckham taking his last couple warm-up pitches. And due up for the Wonder Boys is the catcher, Carter Tessing. Coach Dawson having a word with his base runners. And we are just about set for action once more as Carter Tessing will step into the box. 2 outs and runners on the corners. Tessing is 1 for 3. He struck out, walked, and singled. The pitch. Low through the legs of the catcher, so the runner from third will shoot for home. He will make it there. Another run is across. 3 runs in this half inning. The Tech lead advances now 7-3. And Quiggins will head for second, and he will be there safely. 7-3 the score. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here for Tessing. Here's the pitch. That ball taken up and in. Now 2 balls, no strikes. So with Rasmussen being taken from the game, Billy Beckham on the bump now. The 2-0 pitch called a strike on the outside part of the zone. Here's the 2-1. Swing, but he won't make contact as the count will even itself up now. 2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And with that, a long bottom of the 6th is over, and we head now into the 7th inning of play. The Wonder Boys now lead 7-3. This is Austin Stokes bringing you Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. We are just about set for action in the top half of inning number 7 in today's game. The Wonder Boys out to a commanding 7-3 lead. 8 hits for both teams. J.T. Cafferty, the tall right-hander, still on the mound. And set to start things off in this half inning for the Union Bulldogs, number 44, Blake Barrett. He is 2 for 2 with 2 singles so far. First pitch he sees outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 offering. That pitch misses as well. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4. So Barrett is aboard on a 4-pitch walk. And that will bring up number 24 for Union, Jake Baker, the junior designated hitter. The pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Designated hitter number 24, Jake Baker.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and hit foul. No balls, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Baker. Barrett gets his lead off first, held on by Quiggins. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no one out, 1 runner aboard. A lefty and a righty throwing for the Wonder Boys. Two the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit way back, foul. The 2-2 pitch from Cafferty. will miss low. Ball 3, a full count now. Here's the full count pitch, swung on and hit into left field. Medina tracking back at the warning track, and he will have it. 1 away. Baker is set down on the deep fly out. That will bring up the bat of the center fielder, Carson Chavies. He stands in with 1 out so far in the inning and a runner aboard at first. Here's the pitch from Cafferty. That will not find the zone. Ball 1 outside. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Here's the 1-0. That pitch finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away for the Wonder Boy defense. Cafferty set the pitch. That pitch low, ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the 2-1. That ball inside. 3 balls, 1 strike now. 1 away here in the top of inning number 7 with 1 runner aboard. Cafferty finds his sign and comes set. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, hit into straight away center field. Duddleston will be there in time, 2 away. And with Chavies retired, that brings up the bat of the catcher, John Wheeler. He is 1 for 2 today. He singled back in inning number 3 and grounded out in inning number 5. 2 outs, 1 runner aboard. Cafferty looks in to get the sign, finds his sign, comes set, an open stance from Wheeler. The 0-0 pitch. Inside, strike 1. The pitch from Cafferty. He will take that one outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here for Wheeler. Swung on and hit sharply down the line, but foul. The at-bat will continue. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Taken high, ball 2. Count is all even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cafferty readies. He kicks and deals. That pitch outside misses by just a tad. 3-2 the count now. That pitch called strike 3. And so the side is retired. And we head now into the bottom of inning number 7. The Wonder Boys still lead 7-3. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. And now that we have completed the 7th inning stretch, we are set for Wonder Boy baseball here in the back stretch of this home game. And it looks like number 10, Billy Beckham, will be left out there by Coach Pitt. Due up for the Wonder Boys, number 18, Sawyer Duddleston. It's 8, 9, and 1 to set things off here. 7-3, the lead so far here in the home finale for the Wonder Boy season. A great season to say the least, full of rainouts and Wonder Boy victories here at home. First pitch Duddleston sees is a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch, swung on and hit hard, but foul into the tree. So 1-1 the count. That pitch inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Two one the count. The pitch. Outside, ball 3. Beckham behind in the count, 3-1. The pitch. Swung on and hit into straightaway center field. Chavez is there. And the first out of the inning is recorded. A fly out to straightaway center field. That will bring up the bat of the third baseman, number 44, Luke Ray. Beckham turns, kicks, deals. The first pitch Ray sees, he pops up to shallow center. The shortstop Netterville under it. There are 2 quick outs here in the home half of inning number 7. The lineup turns over now. Sam Stevenson stands in. He is 1 for 4 on the day, batting .250 in today's competition. The pitch swung on, hit to shortstop, but Netterville will have a problem getting up with it. The throw over to first will not be in time. That pitch bouncing around in Netterville's glove. The throw over just barely behind the fast feet of Stevenson. Mark Stevenson down 2 for 5 on the day. That will bring up Trace Maddox, who is also 1 for 4. He hit a single back in inning number 1, has reached 3 times. Reached twice, the other time on a walk. First pitch taken outside, ball 1. 2 away here in the bottom of inning number 7. A runner on first, 1 ball, no strikes. Beckham looks in to get his sign. Finds one he likes. That pitch swung on, hit to deep left field. And it will curve foul. Looked great off the bat, had the distance, but not the direction. So the at-bat will continue. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. With 1 runner on, Stevenson aboard over on first after beating out the grounder. The pitch. That pitch outside, misses by just a tad. 2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1. That pitch finds the zone. The count all even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. Some rotating action out in the Tech bullpen. 3 or 4 arms steadily up and throwing. The throw to second, not in time. Stevenson steals second base. Full count now, 2 away, 1 runner aboard over on second. The pitch. Swung on, hit into shallow left field. It's down. Stevenson will round third, heading for home. And Maddox is in with a double. And yet another run has come across as Maddox is safe with a double. Stevenson coming all the way around to score. That widens the lead now, a 5-run lead for the Wonder Boys, 8-3 the score, as Josh Detweiler stands in. The 0-0, a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Josh Detweiler is 1 for 4. He hit a double last inning. Some long bottom of the innings here. Seven hitters have come to the plate for the Wonder Boys in both innings 5 and 6. Threatening the risk of batting around. 1-1 the count to Josh Detweiler. The pitch from Beckham. Swung on, a grounder. The shortstop up with it, the throw over in time. And that will retire the side. So as we head now into the final 2 innings of play, as we move into inning number 8, the Wonder Boys lead 8-3. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. Now in the game to pitch for the Wonder Boys, number 36, Armando Romero, the senior right-handed pitcher, will be expected to close this game. Not quite a save situation, as there is a 5-run lead, but definitely expecting to keep that deficit right where it is. So Romero going to take just a couple more warm-up pitches. And due up for the Bulldogs will be the number 1, Patrick Music. The second baseman will be set to start things off in this top half of inning number 8. The Bulldogs running low on chances to make something happen here. Down to the final 2 innings of play. Inning and a half, hopefully. So Patrick Music will stand in. He is 1 for 3 today. He has struck out swinging and looking, but he did hit an RBI single back in inning number 3. Romero finds his sign, turns, kicks, deals. That pitch high, ball 1, missing by just a tad. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball into the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. Romero evening things up here. That pitch will miss badly, but a swing from the batter, Music. The count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball swung on, hit over to shortstop. Maddox up with it. The throw to Quiggins. He'll jump to make the catch, but turning and tagging him. So there is a fast 1 out. Time is called before Dorian Berry comes to the plate. Coach Pitt gonna have a word with that first base umpire. Asking for clarification on what he saw. So that first base umpire going to head back over, and we are ready to go. So Dorian Berry stepping in. He is 0 for 3 today. Here's the first pitch. A strong cut at that one, but he will not make contact, spinning himself around. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit into the outfield. Berry is aboard with a single. Due up next is Britt Netterville, the shortstop. Netterville is 1 for 3. One out in the inning, 1 runner aboard. That pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Romero set. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That pitch outside, missing badly behind the catcher, so Berry will advance to second as the count moves. 2 balls, no strikes. That ball swung on and hit down the third base line. Foul. Count moves, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped straight up. 2 and 2 the count. Romero set. 1 out. The 2-2 on its way. Missing just a bit outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count goes full, 3-2, 1 out, 1 runner on second. Couple different arms up and moving in the Wonder Boy bullpen. That ball swung on, hit high, but foul back down the first base line. Count remains 3-2. That pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 away now as Netterville is retired on strikes. That will bring up the bat of the left fielder, Josh Bazonian, sorry. Romero set. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That pitch finding the zone. The second pitch of the at-bat is a called strike. Romero comes set. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The 1-2 on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will retire the side as we move now into the bottom of inning number 8. The Wonder Boys still lead 8-3. This is Austin Stokes bringing you Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. A new arm in the ball game for the Bulldogs. That'll be number 18, Ryan Middleton, will come in what should be the last defensive inning for the Bulldogs. And Yadier Medina will be the one to lead things off for the Wonder Boys in their half of the ninth.
Attention please, fans. Pin shooting for Arkansas Tech to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Number 1, Austin Terrell.
And a pinch hitter for the Wonder Boys in place of Yadier Medina. That'll be number 1, the junior Austin Terrell. Austin, the right-handed outfielder. The first pitch to Terrell will find the zone, strike 1. That pitch taken as well. No balls, 2 strikes, no one out. Middleton looks in to get the sign. The pitch to Terrell. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no one out. That ball swung on, hit down the line. The third baseman up with it, the throw over in time, and 1 away in the home half of the 8th. A 5-3 putout. Due up now, number 3, Landon Ford will enter the game in place of Evan Halfley. First pitch he sees inside, ball 1. So Austin Terrell retired on the ground out. And Landon Ford standing in. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out so far. That pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit down to third base. The third baseman, the throw over. And Dorian Berry making yet another great play. So there are 2 away. And yet another pinch hitter in for Shelby Quiggins. That'll be the bat of Logan Schwenke. Here's the pitch to Schwenke. Inside, ball 1. Middleton set, the 1-0. That ball high, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Swung on, hit to short. The shortstop up with it. Netterville over to Barrett. And that will retire the side. We are through 8 full innings here. We head into the final half inning of play. The top of inning number 9. The Wonder Boys still lead 8-3. This is Arkansas Tech Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. So we are just about ready to go in the top of inning number 9. A couple defensive changes being made. Number 34, Colton Richards in at first. And number 1, Austin Terrell in at left. And the new arm, the man, the dominant pitcher, number 17, Patrick Minor. The arm that has led this season for the Wonder Boys, a commanding pitcher. And it's, to be fair, quite unusual to see him out of the bullpen today, but he's coming in to seal the deal here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in, the first person to face him, Grayson Swanson, the right fielder. Here's the first pitch from Minor. Swung on and missed, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A foul ball. Count moves 0-2. Minor back to the rubber. Grayson Swanson back into the dish. The 0-2 pitch from Minor. A ball inside, bouncing out of the catcher's mitt. So the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch well over the head of the catcher. Count evens up 2-2. Here's the 2-2 from Minor. That pitch low as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch finding the zone, called strike 3. As Swanson was making his way down to first on what he thought was ball 4, called out. So a looking strike 3. And there is 1 away. That will bring up number 44, the first baseman, Blake Barrett. Here's the 0-0 from Minor to Barrett. Finds the zone, the slow breaking ball. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away. The pitch from Minor. He'll check his swing. They'll say he didn't quite break the plane to the plate. And the at-bat will continue. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit down the line, a chopper foul. Fielded by the dugout. Count evens all up, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Minor. Swung on, they'll say he broke the plane to the plate, so that's out number 2, a swinging strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Minor, and next up, with 2 outs here, will be number 24, Jake Baker, but first, Coach Dawson going to come out and have a word with his pitcher, and that'll do it here for Patrick Minor. And now in to pitch, number 22, Ty Van Meter. Ty Van Meter has been the go-to bullpen arm for the Wonder Boys this year. So Van Meter going to take his warm-up pitches, and in the meantime, we will have a word from our sponsors. This is Wonder Boy Baseball on KARV Carve. So Van Meter taking another couple warm-up pitches, and it looks like he's ready. So Jake Baker stands in as the last hope for the Union Bulldogs. And today's game will be the final home series, or the final home game of the 2021-2022 baseball season, starting him out with strike one. The Department of Athletic Communications giving their hardest efforts to bring you clear coverage of the Wonder Boy baseball team. We thank you for tuning in this season and joining us here at Baswell Field on the campus of Arkansas Tech University. That pitch called a ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch swung on, strike 2, 1 strike away now. 2 outs in the inning. A high fly ball down the third base line, but foul. The at-bat will continue. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Van Meter back to the mound. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Well inside. Taken, ball 2. The count is even, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul back into the player and coach parking lot. Van Meter kicks and deals the 2-2 pitch. Taken, ball 3. A full count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of inning number 9. And out here would end the game, the pitch. A grounder foul. Baker fighting in this at-bat. Baker back to the box. Van Meter kicks and deals the 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. So the runner will head to first, as that will bring up the center fielder, Carson Chavies. Chavies 1 for 3 today. He singled back in inning number 3, coming around to score. He is grounded out and flown out in today's game. The 0-0 pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count, the pitch. A breaking ball finding the zone. That will even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. The Bulldogs down to their final strike of the night. Van Meter set. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. The count all even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, 1 runner on. Van Meter comes set, looking to put it away and in the game. He'll check his swing. They'll say he went, and that'll do it. A Wonder Boy victory here to end the season at home. A well-played game by both teams, but Tech will win this one 8-3. And as we head in now to get ready for the GAC tournament, that will end things here. This has been Austin Stokes bringing you coverage of Wonder Boy baseball all season long. Have a great night, and as always, go Tech! This is Wonder Boy baseball on KARV Carve.